bet there's gonna be a lot of people questioning, like, number one, did that Titan just talk similar to the Beast Titan? And also, how the hell did these Titans get inside the walls if there's no holes in the walls? And I have read the manga, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I am gonna talk about a couple of things without completely spoiling more reveals, because not everything has been fully revealed for the mystery that has been laid out. If anything, there's been more questions. But this is why I like this arc and Attack on Titan overall, is when you think you're kind of getting an idea of what's happening, they'll throw another mystery, another layer, another horror aspect to this series to keep you interested and engaged the entire way through. This arc I really like. From the horror to the action to the characterization to just the questions that get answered, it's just, there's so much to this arc. And the first thing I love, because I'm not going to explain exactly how everything happened, but when Connie hears the Titan that's inside his home say, "Welcome home," and you hear Connie being like, Reiner, did you hear that? And Reiner doesn't acknowledge it, and he just kind of moves on. Everyone's going to be questioning, how did that Titan talk? You have to ask yourself a question, because in this episode, there are two separate teams that are scanning the wall. They meet up and say, I haven't found a hole in my side, what about you? I didn't find a hole either. Did we miss the hole? No. So if there's no holes in the wall, how did the Titans get in? How is there a Titan inside Connie's house when there's no humans there? This is the question I'm going to pose for you. I'll let you theorize on yourself. But the answer to your question has been laid out. When you get the full technical details of how everything happened, that's a long time away, like not even in this season. But still, this is why I like this season, because you get more and more questions, but also, this is just absolutely amazing. Because we also get a reveal that the person that they need to talk to, someone who is in the 104th Scouting Regiment, is the one they need to talk to, because the pastor says, I can't give you the information because this is a sacred vow, but the person you're looking for is this girl. And it's someone who has been very close to Ymir all along. And this is like, it's so much, it's just like when you're starting to get an idea of what's happening in this arc, it immediately you get more and more stuff. And I absolutely love it. Because not only does this episode end in a pretty awesome way, literally seeing the Beast Titan just climb the wall like it's nobody's business, to see them inside the tower, in the side of this castle, getting overrun with Titans, this arc is absolutely insane. Now the animation, when it was in the action scenes or close-up scenes, looked rather good, and as per typical Attack on Titan fashion, there is some more distant shots that looked a little rough, but they always get patched up in the Blu-rays and DVDs. But this episode, it gets, like, even as a manga reader, I love seeing the stuff that I already read have even more impact watching it animated with that voice acting. Like when you read the chapter, I think it's like chapter 37 or 38 of the manga, when you see the Titan say, "Welcome home." Like that gave me chills reading it, but hearing it voice acted, just the slow "welcome home," gave me chills. Absolutely loved it. But also, it just leads to the question of like, whoa, how did they get in? There's no holes in the walls. What is this Beast Titan's plan? What the hell? What is happening with people I know in this series? How are they linked up to the Titans inside the wall? And also, can Eren use the same hardening ability so they can patch up Wall Maria? It's so many things that are happening all in one. This season has been absolutely amazingly adapted so far in terms of like adaptation accuracy. Attack on Titan always has been very good. Like the only thing that was really different was the final episode, just to give it a bit more of a breather of a conclusion for the first season, so it wouldn't be just like, oh, everyone discovered Titans in the wall and then everyone freaks out and the season ends. But so far they've been adapting it very, very well, and I just can't wait to see how the animation is going to look next week, because there's going to be some cool shit that happens with everyone racing to the castle there. Literally they're being overrun and swarmed. There's going to be some pretty good action, but also just the music was working really well this week. Like literally, this arc is literally, it answers a lot of questions. Like this arc does answer quite a lot of questions, but it raises even more. And some people may not be a fan of that, but this is why I like Attack on Titan. It constantly gives you more and more questions, but it also gives you answers at the same time. But also, something that I read on Reddit is some people were like, why isn't this classified as a horror anime? And I thought to myself, you know what? I don't really know why more people don't, because there is horror elements. Like sure, it's not scary, but it's generally creepy and frightening at times, like especially when the Beast Titan is first introduced and you see the poor guy get just destroyed by Titans. Like there is these moments of general horror just present throughout the series. It's not a straight up horror, but it is built around the concept of horror, so I am kind of curious why more people don't classify it as, because just because it doesn't have jump scares every other second doesn't mean it's any less of a horror anime. It's just, it's a multi-genre anime, it's not just one specifically. But just everything about this episode, literally just, I always get so excited. I never skip that opening. I never skip the ending. It's just so engaging each week. Like, it always has my hype. It always has my interest, and I would love to just binge this full season. Despite me knowing everything that's happening, I would love to just binge this season because it's so good. This arc is great, and even the arcs after get even like more better, at least in my opinion. But I really enjoy this, but I'm really interested here for some anime originals. What are you thinking? How did that Titan get inside Connie's house? How are there Titans inside these walls if there's no holes, as far as they can tell, inside these walls? Let me know some of your theories down in the comment section below, and if you read the manga like myself, how are you enjoying the adaptation? Because I'm pretty sure not many people are going to be complaining when the adaptation accuracy is pretty damn close to the original source material. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Before I leave, hit the like button, show your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.